for. What the hell?
What's that?
I'm trying to get you to buy some. It's in the way though.
Let's get it. Let's get it on screen.
I'm trying.
I ain't got that shit.
One.
And good evening to you, or good afternoon to you, whatever time of day it happens to be on this Thursday afternoon. As every day I give you a preview of what you are going to get this afternoon on the Cussing Pastor TV.com. Cussing Pastor TV.com. And I think it's going to be an interesting conversation on this evening. There's just some points I'm trying to work out in the presentation on this evening, but I think it's going to be a very interesting conversation, and I'm inviting and hoping that you will join in conversation with me. I will not be speaking on the coronavirus at all. Unless something major happens like now, like all the people in Texas or somebody died, then I won't be speaking on that on this evening. I think I have a more interesting subject, and one of the things I want to make sure that the Thaddeus Matthews show does is maintain its edge of controversy. I have dealt with the coronavirus from every angle that I think that can be. So now I'm looking to do something else and get into some other controversial subjects. So I'm hoping that you will get your subscription if you have not as of yet gotten it. Very interesting conversation this evening. I was waiting for just a few more people to come on in to the room with us, and we're going to deal with something. Hoping that your day has been marvelous, that you've had a great day. It's been a busy day for me, as most of my days are. Let's do this. Okay, as most of my days are. Yeah, a little slow in coming in today. Hey, Natasha, glad to see you here. Well, let me go ahead on, and y'all catch up with it. And I talked a little bit about this on my radio show this morning. U.S. rapper, is it Boozy Badass, has provoked outrage again after claiming he paid for oral sex for his underage sons and his nephews. The hip hop artist, whose real name is Torrance Hatch Jr., made some comments on his Instagram Live video several days ago. And he's saying that he's training his sons right. I'm training these boys right. Ask any of my nephews, ask any of them, ask my son. Yeah, when they was 12 and 13, I got them some head. All right then, Daddy. He says that he paid for his sons to get their dicks sucked. He says that's how it's supposed to be. Hell yeah, I got my fucking son dick sucked. You fucking right. Yes, a grown woman. Grown, super grown. Check check his ass out. Checked all my nephews out. Super grown. She checked me out. I know what the fuck she did to them. She checked me out that bitch. I'm getting them prepared, man. Man. Yeah, man. I got their dick sucked, man. Um, Remember also Boosie was in discussion several months ago with D Wade.
It's
Eh,
Boosie.
What did you say there?
It is Boosie.
Boosie, Boosie, whatever the fuck his name. Boosie uh, was upset that D Wade, the basketball star, had turned his little boy into a girl. Uh, and he was talking about how immoral that was to allow the boy to turn into a girl, let the boy be satisfied with being a girl when he's really born a boy. So now, here he is as a father, and he's telling the world that he paid to have his sons when they were minors, 12 and 13, that he paid for them to get the dicks sucked. Now, Boosie lives in Louisiana where it is illegal to solicit sex workers and for anyone older than 17 to engage in sex, including oral sex, with anyone under the age. If true, the claims could represent uh, sexual assault. He goes on to say uh, he has a history of making homophobic and transphobic comments. He said in the video, that's why my kids have iPhones, 11s. They can watch as much porn as they want. It's better than them watching cartoons with two men kissing. So I guess getting your dick sucked is better than watching cartoons. I know if I got a choice of getting my dick sucked versus looking at Mickey Mouse or Mighty Mouse or Underdog back in the day, then I would have took the dick sucking. Now that's just me. So this evening I want to talk about training up a child. Do you think now? And let's deal with the boy versus the girl. Do you think that it's wrong for a father to get a grown woman to suck his son's dick? Now, what do you think that the 13, 14-year-old child, did I use the word child? I guess you are a child, 13, 14 years old. Did the young men get mad at their daddy for finding a grown woman to suck their dick? Um, do you think it's immoral? Do you think it's wrong? Would you, as a father, um, get a grown woman to orally please your son? Now, if I had a son, Thaddeus Augustus Matthews II, I would think differently about this subject than I would with if her name was, if my child's name was Dominique Matthews. Okay, because I hate to hear Dominique even talk to me as her daddy. She's pregnant now with about to bring my fifth grandchild into the world, and you know, you don't want to talk about sex with your daughters, and who they having sex with. And then you think about your daughter, and you think about you a freak as her father, and her mama was a freak. So you wonder if she got any freakish DNA in her. You don't want to think about that with your daughter. Now with your son, you think different. When your son comes and says, "Man, Dad, I got my dick sucked, man," Go on, man. Right on, man. Was it good? Those are the type of conversations that you have. So this evening at 7, because I'm going to talk about my escapade and how I got turned out at about 16 years old by the school bus driver uh, who I would ride with to the end of the line uh, every day when that had to be about 72, 73 school year. And, she taught me about what's that fancy word you call it? Fellatio, back then on the school bus. And I didn't get mad at her, okay? Uh, if they had said it was rape or something of that nature, I'll be a witness for her defense. It was not rape, Your Honor. I proudly unzipped my pants and put it in her mouth myself. I was a willing participant. So somebody said it's pedophilia. You didn't spell the word right, but polyphia. Uh, okay, is a woman being a pedophile? Dale, I'm gonna ask you, Dale,
Yes.
what if I have a son?
Hmm.
Uh, Thaddeus Matthews II, and I wanted my son to get the feelings of sex, like his 16th birthday, and I got him a woman that was willing to give him some fire head and give him some, protected coochie. Okay, what would be your thoughts on that? And you got to speak up so the mic pick you up.
I'd be pissed the hell off.
Why?
Why is you out there freaking my son out?
I didn't say your son. I said my son.
Oh, I thought you said my son. Your
I
son.
said my son.
Still, it's nasty.
Why is it nasty?
Why is you buying your son coochie?
Huh?
Why is you buying him coochie?
Because I want him to experience.
Why don't you let him grow up and do that on his own?
I want to train him up in the way he should go.
How you gonna know
So
how you gonna know what he's doing? You gonna be sitting in the room watching?
Yeah, son, you need to do it like this.
No, don't do that.
Now, if I had a girl, men are different about their sons versus their daughters. You want your son to get something. You do. Men do.
Why?
Men want their boys to get something. You want to know that your son ain't no sissy, first of all. Okay? And that is a feeling that when a boy gets some, he's arriving into manhood. You don't want your daughter, and it's a double standard. You don't want your little girl to get it. Okay, you don't want your little girl to do it. Okay.
What's the difference? You didn't went about your son some, so you ain't gonna buy your girl none.
No.
What if she ugly and she needs some?
Is she ugly?
Yes.
What, she ugly and what?
And she want no boys.
First of all, she can't be ugly. She's my child, because she got my DNA. Ugly, and I don't like fucking off with ugly women. Mm-mm.
What if?
What if what?
What if you gotta buy her some? That's the only way she gonna get some.
Well, she can do it out. She ain't never got
Why?
She ain't never got
Why?
none. She don't need none. My son needs some.
Why is it different?
Because that's my son versus my daughter.
No, that's what I'm saying. What's the difference in
my
it?
My daughter may run across somebody like me.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay? And I wouldn't want my daughter. Now, seriously, the person I was in my teenage and my 20s, even into my 30s, a little bit in my 40s. I ain't like it now. Time that took care of some things. Uh, I wouldn't want my daughter to run into me. Okay?
But you gonna run into everybody else's daughter.
Yeah, I did. And after that, older woman turned me out on the school bus.
Right, you, yeah.
She did not rape me.
She did rape you.
I did not. No, she did not. I had to give her gab. And she started flirting with me.
Don't know grown women flirt with little boys.
She flirted with me,
And
I flirted back.
That's because she was a pedophile.
She was not a pedophile. She was a nice lady.
I heard passing out coochie to 16-year-old little boys.
I wasn't your average 16-year-old.
And that's understood.
Okay.
That's understood. I give you
My
that.
conversation was not even
But
like,
you was still 16.
Yeah. But I was upside.
I bet you if Miss Molly B knew that.
We might be good finding out later on.
But that's later on. I'm talking about when you was 16 and did it. She would whip you and that woman.
But I wasn't going to tell. Because
that's the thing.
I was taking advantage of. Okay? I look at it as education. That's what I looked at it as. I looked at it as education. Okay?
But you just want your daughter to be dumb.
On certain things, yes.
No.
I wouldn't want my daughter to run into a teenage status. I was a hoe. Okay, I was. I ain't got no lie to tell you. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I was a hoe. Thank you, Jesus. I'm a hoe no more. Oh, glory. Hush.
Okay, somebody made a statement on here. I just got a question.
What's the statement?
What's the difference between molested and raped?
Molesting, they're technically the same thing. Rape, and because under the law, under the statute of the law, molestation and rape is the very same thing. The word rape just sounds a little bit more criminal than the word molest. Okay.
Okay.
But it's the same thing. I don't feel I was raped.
You were.
I was not. I was not raped because I was a willing participant. Under the law, when you look at the age requirements,
yeah,
the law says this. But when that school bus driver took me down, I didn't show you what the spot is because I get a flashback every time we're going down there by Sherrod, down there by that church. She parked the bus right there on the end of the street. We go to the last seat in the bus. Sometimes we go in the middle of the bus, according to what we were doing. Okay? And I was when she suggested it the first time, I can remember like it was yesterday. I grinned and said yeah. So is it rape if I wanted it?
I body slammed a girl in my mama's front yard.
Because she tried to have sex with what? Your brother?
She gave him her phone number. He was 14 years old. And we were finna go to the club.
Okay.
So I can imagine.
You jumped on a whole lot of football back. It's no offense. So, but that's what I'm going to talk about. I said that bus driver needs her ass.
Yes.
No, she don't. She did me a service. She created a freak. I didn't know what a freak was then. She created a freak. I didn't want no young pussy after that. I didn't. I didn't want no more girls my age. Because when I was 16, she was 35 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want nothing but old pussy after that.
I'm sure.
Okay. The old pussy had some magic to it.
Now these people be walking up to you, you be acting like you know who they are. They be talking to you, act like you don't know who they are. You remember me, Daddies? You be like, no.
Like that lady.
Yes.
Lady Sarah.
Used to come over my house all the time.
I was on her 40 years ago. Shit. If I had known 40 years ago, you was gonna look like you do now. But I mean, and like now, I don't want no old ass one. Okay. Uh, and it's some sexy older women out there. But during that period, I didn't want women unless they was 5 to 10 years older than me, because I had met this woman that was 35. She was mature, and she took me through all these mature things. She taught me how to eat pussy. We had pussy eating classes on the bus. And I got a report card.
You got a gold star.
Yeah, I got a gold star. Yeah. I had straight A's in pussy eating class. And see, and what she told me, I was eating pussy when guys would say, I don't eat no pussy, man. I ain't eat nothing to get up and walk. And then I learned that if you eat it right, it don't get up and go nowhere. You know, it'll stalk you to damn death, though, and make you act crazy and shit. But other than that, because I would snatch the soul. I would own your soul. But look, I ain't gonna do no show right now. Y'all gotta join me at 7 p.m. on this evening. Yeah. I'm reading some of y'all comments. Yeah, let's see. If you lived around here, you would have got that ass beat. Why? 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 No, to tell you, molestation is not fair. That's fondling that you're saying. Why? And see, mamas feel different about that.
Mm-hmm.
Mamas can suck all the dicks they want.
Nah.
Okay? But no, don't let your son get his dick sucked. Then y'all upset. And especially if it's your friend. Don't get mad.
Yes.
Why would you get mad? They'll cause your friend wants to suck your son's dick. You got mad. Your brother was 14 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your friend wanted to suck his dick, right?
I don't know what she wasn't finna do nothing to him.
Well, all right, why you get mad at your
He
friend?
off limits.
Why?
We dressed up. We finna go to the club anyway. It's gonna be plenty of niggas that
you don't
and do
think
whatever.
your brother wanted his dick sucked? Huh?
He probably found her later in life. I ain't gonna say.
He probably mad your ass.
No, he ain't mad. He knew. I ain't gonna tell you because one of them on here.
What, your brother's over
there? Yeah.
Was it that brother?
No.
Cock block it.
That's what he put on there. That's what my brother put on there. Oh, you brought cock block a little bro. Yeah. I was. That's exactly. That was my job.
Why would you get mad?
That was my job.
His dick sucked.
He wasn't finna do it on my watch.
What? It wasn't your watch.
It was my watch.
How was it your watch?
He my brother.
So
what?
Your brother wanted his dick sucked. Now I'm gonna tell you right now. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Baby, with my damn sister. I've been mad as a motherfucker at your ass. Look,
see, I don't have little fake friends. So all my friends were like family. So if you over in my house, in my mama's house, because we didn't even have my apartment, we at my mama's house, which means I've included you.
Okay, and she found your brother attractive. Maybe that was something. What's that word? Aura. A-U-R-A. What's that?
Aura.
Maybe there was some aura about your brother that said he needs his dick sucked.
But I would have kicked her dead in her chin and made her bite her tongue out. She'll never suck nothing else.
That's bad. Which one of your brothers is that?
I'm not gonna tell you because you keep trying to figure it out.
Is that a lie?
You keep trying to figure it out.
Is that a lie?
I'm not gonna tell you.
So I'll figure it out. She probably cock blocked on you too.
All of them.
Why?
It
was not your position.
Yes.
All right, well, look, I want to talk about this.
It was first off.
And I'm gonna let Dale talk too this evening at 7 p.m. on the CussingPastorTV.com. If you do not have your subscription, you need to get it. So your hot blocking ass.
You so trifling. I just saw Dub, you're trifling. Dub, you're trifling.
Let's see. Who else on here? This motherfucker talking about Revelation chapter 2 and 3. What the fuck that motherfucker talking about?
I didn't even
Man,
see
fuck
that.
you. Get up. We ain't talking about no goddamn Revelation and Genesis. Yeah, I'm talking about Genesis. In the beginning of getting your dicks up. Motherfucker, if you don't like the conversation, get your motherfucking ass off the page. Yeah. Let me look at FC Dub. See which one of your brothers this is. Yeah, she got blocked on YouTube. Yeah. But it's going to be an interesting conversation because we've got to bring about the daughters. Because men have a double standard when it comes to their girls. I didn't want my daughters to get none. Okay. My oldest daughter has 2 children. Okay. Both by the same man. She ain't never married. And Dominique is going to have her second child, even though his ass wants to deny the baby. They fucking up a stone. But now he wants to deny the baby. Got something for his ass. But you know, you don't want to think that your daughter fucking. Because most daddies have a history of the streets. Most of us have been hoes in the street. I know. See, I can testify. I can give you the naked truth. I was a certified hoe. Well, no pussy saved if I wanted. Okay. I just thank the Lord that delivered me from my state of whoredom. Because if the Lord hadn't delivered me, I still could get most of the pussy I want. But the Lord has delivered me, and I got money and success and naked truth on my mind. What? Somebody wrote a whole essay? Wait. Well, I don't see it on mine. Let me read it on yours. Moo. Hey, y'all. It is common the school staff intimate with students, especially the very mature exterior body, fat ass or man.
Fast or managed.
Fast or she needs to speak in goddamn English. Fuck, I didn't take no Ebonics. I ain't from that area. They were married them once they graduated school. Okay, and that is the point. Young girls in the schools were fucking the teachers. Okay, look, I ain't gonna do no show now. Oh, y'all ain't gonna get no show for goddamn free. Y'all gonna pay $5. If you're already a subscriber, look, tune in at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna bring Dale into the conversation this evening because she had them high morals and shit. You know, she want to fight off the, her brothers want to get their dicks up, and she want to be the cock blocking sister. You don't need to get your dicks up, John. Chris. What's your brother's name? The one that knows? Patrick, you better not get your dicks up. No. Save your dick for when you get married. And I think a man need to get his dick sucked before they get married.
Why?
The family she can suck dick.
No. Okay, so
yes.
I believe you.
Yes.
Well,
you need to know.
I got married and I didn't.
You know what?
Suck dick. Stop.
Okay, Jesus. Okay. I was married when I didn't suck dick.
That wasn't on the requirements.
It is for me.
They weren't on his. He didn't care.
Ooh, I won't say something so bad. I'll leave it alone. But come on. All right. The average woman, and I'm gonna leave it alone, and we're gonna talk about this at 7. The average woman wants to know how well a man fucked before you marry. You want to know, does he eat pussy before you marry? If he don't eat no pussy, I know some women have told a man no, cause you don't eat no pussy, and the man say he don't learn how to eat no pussy. So what?
There go one of the other brothers on there.
One of your other brothers over here?
S.C. Dub. He said you gonna get his 50 tonight because he gotta say that.
Boy, see, you don't know your sister like I know your sister. Shit. $50 for the year, y'all, and be through with it. All the $5 per month. CussingPastorTV.com is a place to be at 7. And I'm gonna bring Dale in tonight. So y'all go ahead on. If you have not gotten your subscriptions, go ahead, cause it's gonna get wild now. Fuck this Corona shit. Either you're gonna die or not. And like I told y'all last night, off that post I saw on Facebook, all you motherfuckers walk around here with that damn mask on your damn face. Okay. Dale got a little mask now. She couldn't go in Walmart today. Little cheap ass flimsy mask. Okay. And I told y'all yesterday, and I saw the post, and the post was crude as hell, but it made good sense to me. That if a fart, you know what a fart is, a poop, breaking wind, passing gas. If a fart can come out between your two cheeks, with your drawers on, got your jeans on, if it can get up out of that and stink up a whole room, how the fuck do you think a mask gonna keep a germ from getting up in you? Plus your ears open, so the germs can't go down in your ears. All right, I'll talk about training up a child. What's your views on this? And I hope that you would join in. Put the telephone number on there, Dale, so y'all can write this number down, so y'all can join in with me in the conversation.
It's moving slow.
Let's see. Woo. Yeah. Yolanda says her daddy was a hoe. You don't think she's talking about, I ain't your daddy.
I was just finna ask you.
Huh?
I was finna ask you.
You know, I also wonder, Dale, and I'm gonna go, I swear I'm gonna go. I wonder if I got any children out there that I don't know anything about. Because I fucked a lot of women back in my day.
You probably do.
And I wonder. But ain't no need on you little motherfuckers showing up now.
You got to keep in mind, if they was just fucking like that, probably was fucking more than you.
Yeah, we had to go on Maury.
Go to
Steve.
Lauren Lake.
Go what?
Lauren Lake.
Lauren Lake, yeah. You know, I need to do one of them kind of shows.
All they gotta do is send the info in.
Yeah, I need to find me, if I find me somebody that does the DNAs and we can work out a little deal, I'm gonna do them kind of shows too. You is the dad, motherfucker. Yeah. All right, look y'all, join me at 7 p.m. CussingPastorTV.com. That's the number right there that you'll be able to call me on tonight. Give me your views on that. Would you pay to get your son's dick sucked? What about your daughter? Is a man immoral for wanting to see that his son is fuckable to a woman? Is a man immoral because he wants to make sure that his son is not a sissy? And I believe that you could save a whole lot of sissies. Okay? A whole lot of men would not be homosexual if they had got some pussy first and found out the joy that pussy can bring you. There's some joy in pussy. If you get the joy of the pussy first before you let somebody play with your asshole, then I think that we could prevent a whole lot of homosexuality. Join me at 7. I'm the baddest man on TV, radio, social media. I'm Thaddeus Matthews. I'll see you at 7. Go ahead on right now. If you don't have a subscription, get it right now. Go to CussingPastor TV.com. Talk to you at 7.